How did you motivate yourself to rise up against all odds and then turn around and be one of the top players in high school basketball in Chicago?
I think your Uncle Lee, he was so hard on me and put so much pressure on me and was so physically abusive to me at the same time and verbally abusive that again, like the stuff with dad put a chip on my shoulder. I also had another little mean streak that came from fighting your Uncle Lee all the time, who was a
Mm.
tremendous talent. I mean, that joker could score on anybody. And I believe one year he was either the second or the top leading scorer in the nation on the JUCO level. I mean,
Mm.
so he was a real baller. He's truly a street legend for all intents and purposes. People talk about him from that legendary side and on the streets, and they often say, "Well, Lee was better than TC," and I often say, "Yeah, he was for a while." you know, there was a time. I mean, he was, but there was also a time when I stepped out of his shadows, and I did it because I'd always been gifted to watch what happened to other people and make sure that I didn't get myself involved in it happening to me. And especially once I married your mom and had you. One of the important things was to make sure that I was doing things that created for a really good living for us and kept me out of street life and jails. So that thing came from the experiences of the streets and your Uncle Lee. Lee was just Joker was a terror to me, but I learned a lot from him. My ball handling skills, my ability to shoot from outside. Um, my defense didn't come from him because he didn't play defense. My
Pretty
defense was the
clutch,
fact that I just didn't like. I didn't want to cat. Uh, I didn't like cat scoring on me, so I played both ends of the court. You
That's what's
know.
up. That's
Mhm.
what's up. I think I had a little bit of Lee and you in me. I was
Yeah.